Hello, I am Bob Dickinson, and we're looking at a Innovice InfoSWM model. It's the Naperville SI demo model again, and we're going to look at seepage in nodes and seepage in irregular open channels, or any link for that matter. Seepage at a node can be basically two types of seepage. You can have green amp infiltration seepage out the side and the bottom of the pond by using suction head, conductivity, and initial moisture deficit. If you set the initial moisture deficit to 0, then there's a constant seepage rate called the conductivity, and it doesn't matter what you put in for the suction head rather. So that's basically two options for the seepage in a pond. It's either constant, and the constant is conductivity with initial moisture deficit of 0, or green amp with all three parameters. For a link, for example, this open channel here, which is a transect, we basically have a constant seepage rate. It's either in inches per hour or millimeters per hour, and that goes out the sides of the transect. So basically it's the wetted perimeter, or the bottom and the sides of the transect. So it's the wetted perimeter of the transect times the length of the transect. So you run that, and you can see it in InfoSWM what the seepage rate is. So if you click on here, you can see a variety of things for the conduits. You can see the depth, velocity, d over d, and down here we have the seepage rate. So the seepage rate is the flow in liters per second that goes out the sides of the link. Same thing for the storage node. We click over here on storage graph, and we have depth and exfiltration. It's called exfiltration loss in storage graph. So exfiltration in cubic meters out the sides. If you look at the conduit summary, so we go to tabular conduit summary, or rather storage volume summary, sorry. And we'll pick one model element. It'll tell you what the average volume is, percent full, how much evaporation occurred, what the exfiltration loss was in percentage, and the maximum volume during the simulation, and also what the maximum outflow was. So that's a little bit about infiltration loss and exfiltration loss, infiltration inside of a link and exfiltration in a node. Thank you for listening.